My mounts are good, and don't let anyone tell you anything.
100张，位置多的是。哦对，就剩个主线，跟着主线走就行了。
If the Queen's Eye wants to chase his own tail by following skeever scribblings, fine by me. Anything to keep him out of
Step
our
away
business.
from that scribble, newcomer.
Take a breath. Only one of the lesser races would deface a beautiful wall like that. I mean no disrespect, but my statement rings true. The cat mentioned he was working with a newcomer. But if you ask me about Daedra, I'll toss you down a pit. As I told Razumdar, Somerset banished Daedric cults centuries. Do I look like a Khajiit keeper to you? He said something about...
跟土一样。
Raz doesn't care who you worship. He just wants to know if your cult was attacked recently.
Perry would welcome you. Our prince accepts all kinds, and you'd be our first Khajiit.
Five Claw, you have the happy ability to know where to find Raz when Raz has need. Interesting question. Raz has learned that the court of Bedlam has been attacking the cults of other princes, including those devoted to... You do? Well, Raz trusts you. So I can tell you about an old friend who attends Meridia ceremonies in the Etonir Grot. Raz was planning to head up north to Etonir after talking to these Periite imbeciles anyway, to check on his war. That would explain the attacks. Raz isn't an expert on Daedric cults, but this doesn't sound like they're... That's a terrible thing to say. No, Raz refuses to believe it. Raz's friend... Raz hears things. He heard a single dark elf among a group of high elves?
他们什么？
Look, Martine. The sacred scribbles of Periite
Hey, you
have brought
don't.
another aspirant to our holy fire. What better way to find true believers? Since Daedric worship those gloried constables? Why would I be worried about them? I don't think any of them care about the wonders of Periite. You want to join? Well, this is embarrassing. We didn't expect anyone to accept the word of Periite. The court of what now? Is that a high elf thing?
这还挺远。这里。
I fear the worst. Over here, Five Claw. This is Raz's old friend, Sadarado. She follows Meridia, but do not hold that against her.
May Meridia's light shine upon you. Raz told me you need to contact my prince. With Meridia's sword of light. I'm not sure I understand. Even if I wanted to help you, my efforts would probably be... My prince blessed you with her presence. That's a story I'd love to hear sometime. For now, I'll do my best to enter the grotto and look for our camp.
Raz thinks this is a bad idea, Sadara.
I want to help Raz. Maybe this is the reason Meridia loves you.
到这边。这有 BOSS， 这固定 BOSS， 我还以为这只是任务。
This way. We're almost there.
Raz is not fond of Daedric cultists, but no one deserves to die like this.
The Court of Bedlam are cowards. They struck us down without warning. Master, what did those bastards do to you?
怎么了？这个吗？
Look what they did to his body.
不是。
They defiled Meridia's shrine.
That light, that is not natural, yes?
Meridia, she calls to us.
My devoted priest, a loyal soldier, and an intrepid instigator. Step closer and bask in Meridia's light. My followers murdered, my shrine desecrated. The other princes, this so-called triad, they must answer for these. They dare to steal my vessel? To hold prisoner the agent I put in place to foil their despicable plans? My light shall not be snuffed out. My vessel just thinks of itself as the mortal called Darien Gautier. In reality, Darien is my will and my power, inserted into your reality whenever my light... The night had a single purpose, but somehow you complicated matters. Now the night actually cares. The gem cannot grow a new sword, but I can add to its power. Now you can use it to locate Darien and...
Meridia, my prince! She's gone. I can't feel her presence any longer.
Raz is certain that the nice statue will be fine. In the meantime, let this one take you... Raz has seen many things. Were-sharks, flying tigers, were-sharks. Too much honesty is never a good thing. How do we battle Daedric princes? Raz supposes an army would help. An army always helps. Alas, Raz rarely
没有
has an
军队
army
可以
to
使
call
用。
upon, and that involves traveling to places Raz never knew existed before all this.
要跑这里。哦，不对，这里。
I see signs of the court's work throughout Somerset, but nothing of the court itself.
I think the Court of Bedlam has fewer members than we imagined.
Enough of this
分
for
店毛
now.
团
Let's see. You return, but without the Dawnbreaker. Weren't you able to make contact with Meridia? Forgive my impatience. This inability... The Court of Bedlam is eliminating the cults of the other princes? To what end? You said you were able to... I suspected that might be the case. I'll send Valseren with you into Mafala's realm to rescue the Golden Knight. A disturbing development, to be sure. But we'll have to hope Meridia can protect herself. I'll open a portal to Mafala's spiral skein when you're ready.
Mafala's realm can be daunting, but I'll be with you the entire time.
螺旋绞杀，八大谋杀一。怎么这地图怎么长这个呀？
Are you there? I think we were separated. There you are. I'm up here.
这么多。
Try to find a way up while I take a look around. It's like a maze, full of dead ends and patterns that lead nowhere. Try to use the Dawn Star gem. Maybe it will reveal a path we're not seeing. I think there's something stalking me in here.
over.
他可能说话没有翻译。
Dagna exavija.
我人到哪？看不到。
Silence at last. A fight, is it?
死脑伏魔。
Until you rise again.
Thank the stars. I can breathe again. I couldn't breathe. As usual, you felt a little lightheaded, but I'll be fine. Now that we're together, something with the body of a giant... It's the path revealed by the Dawnstar gem. And I will reveal to you. Wasn't a pleasant experience.
都是虫子。我总算要走这个正线。
That light in the distance. It's brighter. Out of place in this dismal setting. That must be the golden light.
这里走到底就是了。
Mafala won't leave something as valuable as Meridia's golden knight unprotected.
Regret this.
My webs will fill your pretty mouth next.
I tried to warn them.
They left us no choice.
Took you long enough. I expected this rescue hours ago.
Your gratitude has a hollow ring, knight.
Oh, I can be very grateful, my lady.
Maybe we should just leave him. I'm sure the right master would understand.
Well, this is awkward. You're probably wondering how your old friend Darian became Meridia's champion and got stuck in all this sticky webbing. You know, it's a funny story, really. Probably better if I wait to tell it until after we escape from this realm. Guilty as charged. Meridia sent me to offer my assistance, but those other princes, they kept interfering. And then I was... There's one small problem. We can't just walk through a door to get back to Tamriel. Believe me, I tried. How did you find me? Oh, right, the gem. That makes sense. I perfectly understand. You need Meridia's champion, so...
Let's get out of here. Meet me outside. I can open a portal to the Dreaming Cave, but the ritual will take time. I won't be able to assist. Let my voice penetrate the barriers between here and the Dreaming Cave.
A fight is it?
这好弱。
For now.
Keep them back a few moments longer.
"这边的反而变弱了，这边的怪。
I can sense the portal opening just by the stars. That spider thing. The portal has opened. Let's get out of here.
Valcerin, take the knight to the healers. We'll deal with the sword later. In the meantime, you and Valcerin entered Mafala's realm and rescued Meridia's golden knight. I couldn't ask for more, my friend. I hope that would be the case. The golden knight will need to recover some of his strength for who can say what drives such beings as these? To work with the sea slowed, to pit their followers against the cultists of other princes, to launch attacks into rival Oblivion realms. Such actions boggle them. Knight Darian needs to recover his strength first and restore the Dawnbreaker. Then we can attempt to unblock the path and see where I took the heart. While the Golden Knight recovers, we must make my memories return slowly, a little at a time. While you searched for the knight, a memory came back to me. A woman's voice. I suspect that the language is ancient. It may actually predate the languages of Tamriel. I feel that the memory is connected to the barrier in the Dreaming Cave, and where I hid the heart. My friend, we need to... I hoped you'd say that. No. I just feel that the words contain the key to where I hid the heart of transparent law. I do know the language is not... Forte, the Grand Maestro of the House of Reveries. We've...
Not derived from Iliad, though I see a possible correlation to Daedric linguistic patterns. Who's... Oh. Don't you know not to interrupt us? Not yet. The Master of the House of Reveries sent me his work. It relates to a similar language seen in the ruins of Ebon Stadmont, but I only understand ancient languages and battle magic, to name just a few. Lathan betrayed us, and I don't trust him, but I've reached a dead end. I'll let the Right Master know what I proposed. He may not like it, but he's always telling us to utilize every available resource. I think this qualifies. Only if you want to guarantee that Lathan refuses to help us. Haven't you seen them since they were reunited? Val wants to kill him, and Lathan hates her with a passion. I have no idea, but it's worth a try. I suppose it had something to do with his daughter. Eldaway was a beautiful girl. Smart, sweet, and full of energy. Don't you think we tried? The Right Master, Valcerin, the entire Conclave. But nothing helped.
乌鸦引路。当我们迷路之时，苍天大树会挡住去路。看一下，乌鸦有自己的考量。
Interesting. You weren't this attentive when our daughter actually needed you?
Lathan, I need to go check on the knight anyway.
Val, wait. Damn it. By the spinner's holy webs. When did I become an insufferable arse? Valcerin didn't deserve that. Is this some new attempt at interrogation? If so, I'm not familiar with the technique. Intriguing. I've never seen this dialect before. I can translate it, but I need more to work with. I need to examine... According to those notes, the writing is carved into a massive stone. I doubt you'd be able to carry it back here. All right, you've piqued... I don't see how that's relevant to our interactions. Not in the least. Still, my words were spiteful, meant to hurt her. There was no need for me to open old wounds. You and Ichesis, always sticking your noses into places they don't belong. I suppose I can appreciate that. But hate, I'm not sure what emotions I feel right now. But when my daughter was dying, when she was crying for her mother's comfort, nothing nefarious, if that's what you're asking. Just enter the forest. According to the scribblings of this Grand Maestro Forte, Spinner's Web, that's a pompous title. The forest is a maze filled with all kinds of beasts. I don't see how that's relevant to our interesting honesty. The room is working perfectly. It's almost as if I'm standing right next to you.
I can feel the powerful magic that permeates this place.
古老的都。
The Maestro's notes said the ancient words were etched. Just retrace your steps. You likely walked by the massive stone. Refer to the book, and use the rune again when you locate the ancient writing.
探索这里。
Have you found the inscription? Not yet. The inscription is no I sense something else.
那个图呢？
Ancient inscription. You found it. Something isn't right. I feel our connection breaking up. It's Nocturnal's Earl.
Now that Lathan's gone, we can talk freely.
维亚。
I never expected to see you again. But you shouldn't have come here. These words of power, they aren't meant for mortal eyes. I'm an Earl in the court of Bedlam now. So believe me when I say that Lathan isn't being totally honest with you. That doesn't matter. What matters is that I want to maintain the balance of power among the Daedric Triad. If Lathan translates the language and gives Mephala the secret, she'll gain an advantage that could threaten my prince, Nocturnal. Speculate all you want. I'm here to give you a gift. Nocturnal has authorized me to provide you with the meaning of the mysterious phrase. It's an all-out phrase the Right Master remembers, the words he keeps hearing. It's a spell to retrieve something hidden. When the time is right, he just needs to repeat the phrase to reveal the heart's hiding place. I wasn't sure how I'd feel if I saw you or Naryu again. Balmora seems like a lifetime ago. And I'm a new person, since committing myself to Nocturnal's service. Artaeum is only as isolated as it allows itself to be. First, the Abyssal Pearl allowed the Sea Slode and Mephala to invade the Sidgic Island. Then you took Lathan, and Earl. Our princes plan to do away with the laws imposed by other powers. They want to remake Nirn, reshape it to better suit their every inclination. The court isn't evil. We wouldn't be a part of something that didn't add to the greater good. When our princes are done, war and sickness will be eradicated. There will be true peace. A new life. More like a new prison. Serving at the feet of a Khajiit to become a slave to the High Elf Queen. No, that's not an existence I could bear. I felt abandoned, lost. That's when Nocturnal offered to comfort me. Not the Morag Tom, not a Khajiit guardian. Belief doesn't make something true. You stopped me once, but I'm stronger now. More powerful.
Tell the right master. It's a spell of retrieval.
Finally, I've re-established my connection to the rune. Tell me what Nocturnal's Earl said to you. I can't believe Nocturnal's Earl interfered like that. Well, a spell. Interesting. And somehow connected to the Right Master's forgotten hiding place. Right. I told them to interrupt my research before I could unravel an ancient and powerful language. Look, you should come back to Kapora Tower now. The Right Master wants to hear everything my associate shared with you. And frankly, so do I. I just wish I could have spent a few moments studying.
他可能是潜意识被控制了，不，因为他这个说是在研究之前打断，他自己要求打断。可能是潜意识被控制了。就自己做的跟自己内心所想的不一样。
Oriandra, you should have consulted me beforehand.
She saw an opportunity and she took it, Lykesis.
This escapade of yours could have been disastrous. What were you and Oriandra thinking, trusting Lathan to help us translate the... I observed what I could through Lathan's connection, but it seems to me that the Court of Bedlam is just trying to confuse us. What do you think? Should we trust Nocturnal's Earl or not? As much as it pains me, I must concur. We'll just have to make sure that once we recover the heart, it isn't allowed to fall. No matter whether Nocturnal's Earl spoke truth or lies, we need to recover the heart of transparent law. I'm sure I hid it somewhere beyond the Daedric barrier. I remember I tried to resist the Sea Sloat's compulsion and was able to maintain a sliver of control. But as for I remember using what control I still possessed to foil Cthulhu's plans. I recall forging a bargain with someone I have no memory of. That, my friend, would be a mistake. Somerset's ancient defenses have withered since the transparent law crystal was broken and the heart removed. Every moment the crystal tower, I'm sure that it is. But in that certainty,
Your wounds, they're just gone.
I've always healed fast, Val. I can call you Val, right? Give me a moment. I'd like to chat with our friend.
Of course. Then go to the Dreaming Cave. The Right Master's ready to begin.
I wanted to thank you again for getting me out of Mephalah's realm. Wasn't anything like I originally imagined. No thanks to the Psijic healers. I thought they were gonna slice me open to try to figure out what makes me... Well, me. I'm glad you stopped by, though. I wanted to talk to you. In private.
之前是那个勇士公会的那个任务来着。
This might sound like a strange question. In fact, depending on how you answer it, it is a strange question. Do you remember me?
哦，
I'm not
对，
talking about here in
人岗，
Somerset.
他
I mean,
牺牲了他自己。
from someplace else. Yeah, it was terrible. One moment I'm fighting Molag Bal, and the next I'm stuck in the... I thought I did. After the big flash of light, I remember floating. Then there was more light. Meridia was there. Oh yeah. She said I was supposed to help you stop the Daedric princes, to keep them from reaching the Crystal Tower. Fixing the Dawnbreaker was surprisingly easy, by the way, especially considering that I had never repaired a Daedric artifact before. Questions? Not like a test or anything, though, right? Tests give me a rash. But sure, yeah, what would you like to know? Being in the colored rooms was fun at first. Those golden saints were pleasant to look at. Their personalities leave a lot to be desired. I've had better conversations with the floating rocks than with those shining arses. I ask myself that question every day. Meridia said I had a purpose, but she... Help you. She talked about you a lot, as a matter of fact. I wish I knew the answer to that. I remember my father well. Meridia only ever told me I was her vessel. I can't say I remember volunteering for that job, though. Who I am, what I am. Don't start without me!
we're as prepared as we can be without knowing exactly where this pathway... The Golden Knight must wield the reforged Dawnbreaker to breach the barrier. Sir Darian, deal with this barrier, if you please.
My pleasure.
The way is open. Let's go. I'll be all right, Valcerin. Manipulating the Dreaming Cave always exhausts. I expected the pathway to lead to some obscure corner of
洛克图
oblivion.
呢？
But this is Nocturnal's realm. The heart is here. I'm positive. Now that I think about it,
不会
this
是洛克图
location has
那
a
吧？
familiar feel. Take Darien and scout the path ahead. Look for any signs that might indicate where I hid the heart. Be prepared for anything. This is Nocturnal's realm, after all.
It's ready.
感觉是洛克图呢，就封建杀魔神嘛。洛克图呢在后面搞鬼，打了半天结果发现是个自己人。
Nocturnal's minions aren't exactly modest, are they? Not that I'm complaining.
我感觉打半天，结果发现是自己人。明面上是3打1，实际上是2打2。哎，他可以呀。
Did that bird just talk? You heard that, right?
Pay the crows no mind.
应该自己人。
Nothing but an annoyance. The crows serve as Nocturnal's eyes. She watches us through these annoying little creatures. I remember carrying the heart of transparent law along this path. I don't see any alternative, do you?
May your bones serve better.
Remind me to wear lighter armor next time we have to climb a mountain.
Let us fight. Glad to see such growth in you, Tamid.
The featherless one couldn't resist the sea slope, not on his own. Ah!
What nonsense is this?
He doesn't remember. So desperate he was, he leaped at our mistress's offer. Ah!
Speak plainly, crows. Come back here.
Ichesis, calm down. Their words mean nothing.
This is getting stranger and stranger.
The crows. There were... I remember fighting the sea sloth's compulsion with every fiber of my being. I remember Nocturnal appearing before me, offering to help me.
45级。
Watch yourself.
Be ready for anything. The path ends here.
I remember this.
Lycasus, what are you saying?
I'm saying I remember taking the heart through that portal. With every step along this path, my memory grew clearer. This portal leads to where I had my feet. Nocturnal offered me a spell that would hide the heart from everyone. The sea slowed. Nocturnal, even I assume so. Some of the details still elude me. I remember entering the portal with the heart. My preparations included numerous wards of protection. They should allow me to resist. Step cautiously. I remember very little about... I remember the words, but I don't know exactly what they mean. My friends, the heart of transparent law will soon be back in our hands. Heart, reveal yourself.
Lycasus, your chest, it's glowing.
不会就在他体内吧？
Of course. I put the heart inside myself. It's the perfect hiding place.
我来了。
Look, Mephala. The mortal hid the heart inside his own body. How clever.
Uh-oh. Mephala and Clavicus Vile. This could be bad.
But why did Nocturnal keep this from us? No matter. I'll take the crystal now, right, Master?
My wards! Shout! Protect me!
他们两个在抢。
Impressive for a mortal. But the wards won't hold long against our ready. Power. Just give the command.
Stop struggling, mortal. You're only delaying the inevitable.
Command me and I'll use the sword's power.
Fight, Lycasus! Just hold on!
Tell me when to unleash Dawnbreaker's power. Command me and I'll use the sword's power.
Silence.
Where do all these dangers keep coming from?
The ghost is your strength to me.
Dawnbreaker is ready. Just give the command.
Hold still, mortal, and I'll make this quick.
Let this be a lesson.
Tell me when to unleash Dawnbreaker's power.
释放存库。
You'll lead me.
Don't even say it, Ikesis. Just keep fighting.
Dawnbreaker is ready. Just give the command.
Evil never sleeps of its own accord.
They're tearing me apart! Mafala, stop that! I've got him! Wait, what's the...
Nocturnal! How dare you interfere? Get out of my realm, princes. You are no longer welcome. The heart belongs to me. We made a deal, didn't we, mortal?
Ikesis?
I did what I had to. I hid the heart, even from you. The only way to retrieve it is to kill me.
Very well. I accept those terms.
No!
真杀了
We need to go, now! Command me and I'll use the sword's power.
Right, Master. Damn it. Hang on. I'll get us out of here.
Dawnbreaker will protect us. I hope.
Meridia's vessel. You have no power here.
I'll show you power, you monster!
The Sword of Light. I'll take that.
My sword! I just fixed that!
The heart is mine, and soon the Crystal Tower will belong to me. I no longer need Mafala or Vile.
Hold on. I'm getting us out of here.
剑被拿走。
Valsarin? Where's the Right Master?
Nocturnal killed him. We couldn't stop her.
No! That's not possible. This doesn't make any sense. What happened? I don't believe it. The Right Master, Ikesis. I knew he was remembering things, but I had no idea he was so desperate. To make a deal with a Daedric prince? Even to foil the sea slode? That was just foolish. And Nocturnal betrayed the other princes? That's... I'm not sure there is another way. With the heart of transparent law, Nocturnal can control... Grief does us no good unless we use it to focus our commit. Sotha Seal said he had information meant only for Right Master Ikesis' ears. He asked me to send the Right Master to... We also need to convince Sotha Seal to share... We need to rally our forces, my friend.
我自己去逃。
How unusual. The Right Master has kept me waiting for an inordinate amount of time. That is unfortunate. I enjoyed my infrequent talks with Ikesis. Ah, well. I am and I did. But the Right Master is no longer in a position... A demand? Interesting. Your assumption is correct. Nocturnal's true purpose in invading my realm was to steal my secret for utilizing life energy as a power source. The Crystal Tower exists on multiple planes of reality simultaneously and possesses capabilities we do not fully understand. We must assume that Nocturnal's options are infinite. I find it hard to believe that Nocturnal, Mafala and Vile worked together for as long as they did. Transparent law. The crystal at the top of the Crystal Tower anchors its metaphysical structure to all realities. With the heart, she can restore the crystal. The tower straddles every reality. Its true purpose remains lost to time, but I theorize it was created as a watchtower of sorts. Imagine a Daedric prince who can exert influence throughout the multiverse at the exact same...
You need to go to Valserin's study right now. There's a problem. He's really tall.
Knight of Meridia, stay and talk with me.
Valserin, stop! You're going to kill him!
Fine. Let our friend finish the interrogation.
This is ridiculous. I had no wish to see Ikesus harmed. He was my friend. He tried to save my daughter. If my wife wants a battle, though, tell her I'm ready to oblige. What are you talking about? Nocturnal, Methala, and Clavicus Vile are partners in this. That's why our three sects formed the court. No, that can't be right. Why would she betray the Triad like that? And I need to return to Somerset. But it looks like we're both going to be disappointed. Which is why I have to warn my prince. Look, help me and I'll... Do we really need to go over this again? Methala and the Triad sought places of power, the Clockwork City, the Crystal Tower, anything they could use to change the rules. The Crystal Tower has its own protections, though we know those have been weakened with the removal of the Heart of Transparent Law. Still, I didn't say that. Nocturnal has the heart, and her power as a Daedric prince. It won't be easy, but she'll be able... What court of Bedlam? You dealt with Clavicus Vile's Earl, and I'm your prisoner. The court is in shambles, just like the Triad, if what you say is to be believed. But beware Nocturnal's champion. Her Earl won't fall as easily as Tilcollar or I. I still only have your word that my prince has been betrayed. But I'll play along. Daedric princes, I was under the assumption that the Triad needed to work together to take control of...
另外的能量来源。
Lathan is a shell of the man I fell in love with. We can't trust anything. Just another horrible bit of news in an otherwise horrible situation. All the more reason. Likely at the Crystal Tower Gatehouse. Oriandra, tell Darian to meet us at the Crystal Tower Gatehouse. And keep an eye on Lathan while we're gone.
No more stalling! Tell Raz what's happening at the Crystal Tower, now!
Climb the watchtower and see for yourself.
Why did you tell him that?
His teeth were very sharp, Dumbledore.
The Crystal Tower isn't supposed to do that, yes?
The tower started glowing right before you arrived.
Raz was nearby when he heard that the Sapiarchs were up to something at the Crystal Tower. This one didn't expect the tower to start glowing. I hope this is the work. Daedric princes. Raz hates those things. And this one supposes... So that would be a yes on the bad for Somerset question.
无限.
Infinite. A number so big it makes Raz's head swim just trying to imagine it. So that is what the Sapiarchs are doing at the Gatehouse. Raz should have known.
The tower! What's happening?
Raz thinks this is bad.
Don't lose focus!
The diamond key! It won't meld with me! Keep trying! Time is running out. The Sapiocs still haven't completed their ritual, and now Nocturnal has launched an attack. I'll stay here and try to assist with the ritual. You go and help Darien and Razumdar, while the Sapiocs here work to attune...
Keep
I'll
your
finish up
shame.
here.
Finish the ritual. We will keep you safe.
Find your center.
Go! Raz will finish up here.
The energy. Something feels wrong.
No! I think it's working! Ah! Damn it, no!
That was unexpected, yes.
I knew this wasn't going to work. Speeding up the Sapioc ritual was a long shot at best. We should have had the Conclave working on a solution all along. The Psijics could have figured out how to tune the Resolute Diamonds. You're right. Even without the Right Master, we can still do this. I can take the Resolute Diamonds and return to Alteum immediately. But, well, No. That was a bad idea the first time Lathan suggested it. Darien, gather the diamond keys. The Psijic Order will do what the Sapiocs could not.
No, I'm done with the Psijic Order. Too many deaths.
Raz will meet our friend. This one has seen many bizarre things working as an Eye of the Queen.
奇怪的狗狗。
That is what Raz said. A dog. It spoke words as clear as day. Yes, yes, Raz.
You again. All right, follow me.
Have you heard? A high elven woman named the Last.
The depravity of Daedric worship is running rampant through our lands. Look around! Anyone gathered here?
Somerset requires your services again, friend of Razumdar.
It's me. Vile told me to find the mortal flea that continues to pester him and deliver a message. He's terrible with mortal names, but I immediately thought of you. Glad to see that my master's less than pleased with the way Nocturnal treated him. He wanted to be the first one to betray the Triad. Look, he wanted me to make sure to tell you he's not upset about the whole Vivette thing. At least, not anymore. Probably wants to make some kind of a deal. That's his bread and butter, you know. You can do what you want, but I figure you're even more angry with Nocturnal for the way she told me you could find him in the caves just north of the city. Just be nice to him when you get there. My master has been livid since... What? You never heard of the Daedric Prince of Bargains? The ruler of the Fields of Regret and the Lord of Tricks and Wishes? Well, don't tell him that. I'm Barbas. Sure, I may look like a talking dog, but I'm actually a talking dog. Yeah, with haste.
距离还有点远。
Look at that. You can follow directions. My master's waiting for inside.
146。
Please, Master! Mercy! Even in death they serve. So, the Hound found you. Good. Let's discuss an
他是把他
arrangement,
手下
shall we?
给杀了吗？
Don't let these crumbled husks trouble you. I needed to vent my frustrations, and my loyal followers were close at hand. Yes, I did. I assumed Barbas would have made that clear. I admire your persistence almost as much as I hate the fact that you constantly oppose me. Still, we have a common cause now, you and I. A common enemy. Nocturnal turned her back on our alliance. She betrayed the Triad. What? You killed my court of Bedlam, Earl. You dispatched our pet sea slope. I hate you, but I also respect. Upstairs, you'll find a key. With it, your Psijic friends can get you to my realm, where I can direct you to the Crystal Tower. Haven't you learned anything? The Crystal Tower exists in all realms. In my realm, however, there is no gatehouse to block your way, just the tower's own defenses. And for that, a problem, certainly. But one I'm sure you can overcome. I'm sure something of value will suggest itself when the time is right. I promise that whatever...
din, Tammy.
Can you hear me? I have troubling news. The Golden Knight has taken matters into his own hands. He set Lathan free and returned with him to some... Who knows what all that time in Meridia's realm did to Darian's mind? He couldn't have gotten off the island without Lathan's help, and Lathan needed his assistance to circumvent the wards placed upon him. I need you to find out what they're up to. I sense Darian in Somerset's northwest region, but Lathan's magic prevents me from identifying a more precise... I'll find you as soon as the diamond keys are ready to use.
地图不显示位置。这怎么指的路？我跳过头了。这里下来之后好像出不去了。在这边。他又让我到这边来，什么意思啊？又要我上去？那我直接传送算了。西北方，西北方哪里啊？这上面。 上不去，这边上不去。
You can't stop the darkness, mortal, so why even try?
舒服，正好过来蹭一口这个。
Hurry up, Lathan. They could find us at any moment.
Something's wrong.
Wrong? Why doesn't that surprise me?
下边。
Now, don't get mad, but there's a perfectly good explanation why the intentions of the Sijiks are good, but we're running out of time. From what we saw at the gatehouse, Nocturnal has already taken control of the Crystal Tower. Not you, too. I got enough doubt and dirty looks back in Artaeum. Look, Mephala was betrayed by Nocturnal. It stands to reason she might want to help us. And we could certainly use the power since I still can't make... I knew I could count on you.
If you want to return me to Artaeum, I won't resist you. But first I am, but I'm surprised that you'd go along with that. If not exactly. But it's obvious to me that you believe that's what's happened. It should have been a simple matter to identify myself and unlock the door. But the spells in place resisted me. I'm just guessing, mind you. But I imagine someone with the abilities of a Daedric prince, who possesses them. I spent years on that damnable island. Do you think the Sijik's magic could long hold someone who knows the intricacies of the place? With the Right Master's death, the Order is in... My prince deals in secrets and hidden lore. If anyone can activate the keys to the... How did this happen? My people should have been safe within these walls.
Nocturnal's been eliminating the sex of the other princes.
It pains me that it had to end this way, but my mistress will not be denied.
Butcher! How dare you pretend to care about the men and women you slaughtered?
Every action I performed was in the service of Nocturnal's grand plan.
Lathan, she has my Dawnbreaker. Ask her if she'll kindly return it.
I never trusted Nocturnal's Earl. A dark elf in the court of Bedlam. It was Nocturnal's champion is reckless and quick to anger. We can take advantage of that. Perhaps get her to slip. Nocturnal's magic is at work here. See how the Yagra have mutated into creatures of shadow? Champion of Nocturnal! What magic is this? I've never seen anything like it!
This was always the plan. Nocturnal's plan.
So Nocturnal did betray my mistress!
Your mistress is weak. Come with me, and I'll show you what true power looks like.
Lathan, no! Come on! We can't let them get away!
destroys everything. What good is power if there's nothing left to rule?
This is what the court wanted all along. An end to the old ways. A new beginning.
I won't be party to the death of innocents. I won't...
Let him go!
Be silent, knight, or I'll let you taste the blade you once carried. I wish to speak to your friend now. I'm sorry it had to come to this, but nothing can stop the magic of the pearls now. My mistress offers a small mercy. The sea-slowed trinkets. It was an easy matter for my mistress to alter the magic, to use their ability to siphon life energy and funnel it into the crystal tower. Stop calling me that! Bea died on a cold, hard floor in Balmora. I'm Tundlewind now. Champion. Mephala and Clavicus Vile are fledglings compared to my mistress. Nocturnal existed before this reality was even imagined, and she will ride its destruction into the next. This isn't an end. It's a new beginning. Good luck with that. Now stay out of the way, or death will be the least of your concerns.
Nocturnal must pay for betraying my mistress. But the magic of the Abyssal Pearls appears to do more than just siphon our life. While a consecrated shrine offers the best conduit to a Daedric prince. She's gone. I no longer sense her presence here. The Abyssal Pearls, however... The court helped seed them throughout Somerset. Darian, go the other way and meet us in the back chambers. We want to make sure Nocturnal's Earl didn't leave us any surprises. Destroy that creature, and then I can contact my prince.
There you are! Places! Radiant light! What is that thing?
Meet me outside, and we'll make contact with my prince. Mephala, appear before your faithful servant.
I answer my Earl's summons only to find him with these unworthies. Do you betray me too, Lathan?
Never, my prince. We share a common enemy now. Please, talk to them and hear what they have to say.
So, the mortal who opposed me wants to speak. And what did the cowardly Prince of Bargains offer you? Was it something so You would challenge Nocturnal in the Crystal Tower? Since gaining the Heart of Transparent Law, the tower serves as an extension of her own. How desperate you must be to offer the very relics I once sought. I will think upon your request. Before you enter Vile's...
That's it? A maybe?
I'll return to Artaeum with Darian and tell them what we learned. Meet us there.
We failed. The Conclave, despite its best efforts, wasn't able to attune the Resolute Diamonds. We can't use the diamond keys to enter the Crystal Tower. Using the Crystal Tower and Sotha Seal's technique for utilizing life, is that what the Psijic Order is reduced to? Forced to accept help from the same Daedric princes that got us into this trouble in the first place? I opposed this line of reasoning when Lathan first suggested it, as bargains with the princes don't often end well. But what choice do we have? I'll start making preparations for the Dreaming Cave. In the meantime, Sotha Seal asked me to send you to his study the moment you arrived. I'm not sure what he wants, but you should tell him about your interactions with the betrayed princess. Something to do with the Crystal Tower. Both decided to return? I'm surprised. Meridia's knight has a stake in. Sotha Seal waits for you in his study. We'll want to send a small force, but leave the majority.
The Tribunal has been warned. They will make preparations in case the efforts here fail. I doubt that even they can weather the resulting storm if the worst comes to pass. In part, determining the possible consequences of disparate actions becomes easier when studying the primary catalyst. You have a tendency to fill that role in almost all. A bold move. Still, I see the logic. Who better to send against their betrayer than the mortal who bested their plans at every turn? If Mafala agrees, you'll be able... I'm not sure that's within the capability of the Crystal Tower, but if she uses my technique for siphoning life... If Nocturnal uses the life force of Nirn to increase the power of the Crystal Tower, she can then use the same technique to steal. Gather your companion. Transparent. If Nocturnal performs the restoration, and once again merges the heart with Transparent, you must enter the Crystal Tower and recover the heart. Then find a relic filled with divine...
Psijics must be whining. I brought Lathan back, and what does Valsuren do? Since I knew I could count on you. You're always straight with me. I appreciate that. What? No, I didn't mean it like that. I just mean back then there were more familiar... And trust me, I am great.
This is Arteum. Raz is impressed, and truly frightened by the very strange sky.
Ah, here comes your friend now. Just remember, you were never here. The Conclave isn't fond of visitors.
For a place that does... Raz never had the urge to travel to Oblivion, or visit a magically displaced island. But now Raz feels like the cat who caught the farmer's prize. Raz knew that strange talking dog would lead you into trouble. Do you really think we can trust those Daedric? Foolish, but brave. Also very foolish. Raz has walked into certain death many times, and emerged with his fur intact. Mostly. But Raz knows why you do that. Raz warned Queen Ired. She has promised to contact the leaders of the other alliances and assemble a the mighty force won't reach Somerset for quite some time. Oh, Raz could tell you about prevailing winds, unusual storms, and other... Not this time. Raz...
You are a terrific father to our daughter, Lathan. I'll never forget that.
You were always Elder Way's hero, Val. I envied the way she looked up to you.
I'm sorry, Nathan. I should have been there with you, with her, at the end.
You were trying to save her. I know that. It was this shrine. Val and I built it for our daughter after she died. High elves don't bury. With the Psijic Order and my mistress Methala aligned toward a common goal, I'm feeling practically giddy with anticipation. The court offered me a purpose after my life lost its meaning. Our princes promised to remake the world, turn it into a better, not in the least. Remaking the world to eliminate death and disease is one thing. Destroying everything to turn yourself into a being of infinite power.
Things will never be the same between me and Lathan again. But I think we understand each other a little. I've been a member of the Psijic Order for more years than I can remember. But this is the first. The world ends all the time. It's just that I'm more accustomed to that being a personal event, and not a shared experience. You have a way of instilling...
Yeah. Yeah.
Talk to me when you're ready to proceed. This is the moment of truth.
I'll lead you through the fields of regret to reach the Crystal Tower.
Hey, that dog just talked!
I can establish contact with Methala. She's ready to appear if you're willing to lower the defenses.
Oriandra, Valsarin, assist me. Let us open a path and not keep the Prince of Secrets waiting.
So the seal, the false guard. I should have expected to see you.
Lady Methala, will you honor the agreement you made with this mortal?
I am always true to my word. Now, send forth the mortal. You are strangely consequential for a mortal. In my calculations, I somehow overlooked your significance. I can attune the diamond keys, but that won't be enough to keep you safe. Using the secrets she stole from the seal, Nocturnal has been... I must turn the Resolute diamonds into more than just keys. They must become an anchor. Something... 2 trivial concessions, nothing more. First, just as Vile sends his hound, I want you to take my Earl Lathan into the Crystal Tower. I wish a private meeting with So the Seal after reality has been saved. 2 Resolute diamonds, imbued with the power of Methala. Now they merge into a single gem. 1 Resolute anchored. Remember, if any of you stray too far from the protection of the Resolute anchor, you'll be lost in the nothingness between realities. And know that I will be watching.
Can she do that? I hate being spied on.
Now it's my turn. Let me use the gift my master gave you, and I'll get you to the Crystal Tower.
Get the heart and restore the crystal known as transparent.
I bet Nocturnal knows we're coming. So much for the element of surprise.
Where's Vile's hound? Has he abandoned us already?
但其实这个就是，哎，那狗呢？算了，
sends creatures into our realm? Not while Barbarous is on guard. Stop it! Come forth!
Where are you going, creature?
Follow that path. That's the way to the tower. I have a realm to
I don't think I like Barnabas very much.
What a mess. And to think we're depending on the actions of mortals. Ah, well, let's talk. Nocturnal dares much attacking my master's realm. But here you are, safe and sound. The Crystal Tower. At least it's the version that exists in the Fields of Regret. Now, well, that depends on how good Mephalah's magic is. If you're attuned to the Resolute Anchor like she promised, then the doors to the Crystal... That was the plan, yes. But plans change when Nocturnal attacked my master's realm. Now Clavicus Vile wants me to repel those invaders and start... I've never been inside a tower that straddles every reality. But I expect you're going to have to go up, up, up. If you do. Remember Mephalah's warning.
你锚点太远就会迷失。
This place looks surprisingly intact.
The interior and the exterior of such places rarely coincide perfectly. I pity the sapiarchs that were present when Nocturnal unleashed this magic.
A dead end? Did we make a wrong turn?
It's moving. Fascinating. It appears to be reconfiguring itself.
Then let's get moving before the tower remakes this platform out of existence.
I expect we'll see more evidence of this malleable nature the higher we climb.
应该差不多了。
Look at this place. Part of the ceiling is
yes,
fallen.
but what happened to the Shadow Sapiarchs? They were thick as crows on the lower levels.
Really? A walking volcano?
密室。逃离密室。想办法逃离。就打这个喽。
I don't know how you entered the tower, but you must get out of here.
She's still alive. We have to help her.
No, stay back. The relic that protects me, it's failing. You can't help me.
She's right. Look how she's starting to fade.
Please, before I am lost, tell Nocturnal. So I am to die as a pawn in some game played by a Daedric prince? I'm sorry, but you've reached a dead end. The old ballista. If you could get it working again. I don't want to die.
Let me help you. Clear your mind.
It's so hard to concentrate.
Think of your loved ones. Picture their faces and my magic will help you.
I see them. The pain is fading. I can see.
She's gone.
Her last moments were peaceful. I saw to that. The magic that held back the shadows is gone. They'll be upon us before we know it.
这里可以进来了，但没东西。
The dying Sapiarch was right. That is a ballista. It's not broken, it's just missing a few parts. Look around while I get the rest of it back in working condition.
I 还得下来，3个房间。
A ballista? That's certainly...
That should do it. Just need a crank, a rope, and some ballista bolts. That should work. Let's blast away out of here. How to clear a path. I need one of those.
Pray for mercy.
怎么退出啊？我应该是可以回工会把戒指给做出来。
curious. From the opening in the ceiling, it appears that we're no longer in Vile's realm.
So that's what
My ears
the
are
tower was in every realm at the same time. Where did she come from?
Nocturnal started to repair transparent law. Soon none of this will matter.
No, you mustn't do this.
You can't reason with crazy, Lathan. Besides, we've got company.
How observant tonight.
I will watch over you.
Why do you insist on prolonging your pain, Lathan?
You know nothing about pain.
Say, no matter.
Enough! Just hand over the damn key.
Yes, that must control the gate across the chamber. It appears to require a key, however. Down there. Try the key, candidate. She did something to the controls. We must be nearing the pinnacle of the tower. That's why Nocturnal sent her champion to slow us down. Nocturnal sapient magic is powerful, but not as powerful as the magic of the Psijic Order. I can operate the mechanism manually from here. Then... The gate! It's opening! Go on! I can't get this for very long!
The view.
I wondered if you'd actually show yourself instead of just projecting menacing images.
A closed gate won't save them, Lathan.
No, but this will keep you busy for a time.
Where'd they go? Is Lathan gone?
That should keep her busy, for a short time at least.
Why are you glowing?
I was overconfident, I'm afraid. Valcerin always said I was too sure of my own. I had to do something to get rid of Nocturnal's champion. At least for a little while. Beyond that, I really did hope that a moment outside you can stop Nocturnal. I'd really rather not see you and the Knight wind up with this fate. And if all goes well, you can tell Valcerin that I should be thanking you. You had no reason to trust me, yet you did. Tell her I'm going to go be...
We should keep moving. There's nothing more we can do here. Nocturnal's realm. You've got to be hearing the top of this damn thing.
Babe, my Power of the hidden moon!
You thought Lathan could stop me? He's only delayed.
Ignore the creepy voice. We have to keep going.
Ha! What is on your mind?
That's far enough. My mistress can't be interrupted. Her work is too important.
Give me the damn Dawnbreaker back.
Come and
好
get
心
it.
帮他那么多，救了他那么多次，结果到头来还是成敌人了。
I don't understand. Why didn't the sword protect me?
Because Dawnbreaker was never intended for you.
Meridia's magic is gone. The blade isn't yours anymore either.
We'll see about that.
Those Bifra try
Join Meridia in my eternal darkness.
We are not dying like this! That worked? I mean, of course it worked. I just need a moment. Nocturnal's Earl was wrong. Meridia's power, it's not gone. I finally understand everything Meridia told me. Her power, it's inside me. And with it, I can remove the corruption from
神圣能
Dawnbreaker.
量的圣遗物
Then this is even better. You can use the restored Dawnbreaker to save the world. I'm saying you've got... I'm returning the last of Meridia's power to the blade, so you can stop Nocturnal. I wouldn't do this for anyone else. Thank you. For everything.
The tower crystal is almost whole. You're too late, mortal.
"几个任务了？2个。这个打完新联盟那个就很快的，终章嘛，基本上也就聊几天话，聊几句话就好了。
You are too late. Meridia's power won't help you against me.
怎么打他？
I will watch over you.
好像是用城破来打的。用城破来打。
It is done.
Almost whole. Now, rise again, my child.
You can't stop me. I only grow stronger as we bathe this world in darkness. On my board, break free.
No! Tower Crystal was supposed to be mine!
The Crystal Tower. Its defenses no longer keep me out. Are you here, my friend? You transparent law. It's whole again. I didn't think that was possible, and you stopped Nocturnal. You're back upon... Of course. When you restored the Tower Crystal, it most likely expelled Nocturnal back to her own realm. Lathan. I'll mourn for Lathan later.
As I predicted, your efforts was that Meridia's plan all along? Perhaps, perhaps not. Life and death. It's all part of the ongoing circle. As long as you... It took Nocturnal hundreds of years to put all the pieces of her plan into place. Next, every action we take can tip the balance of the flow of time. Bask in the moment and realize that you have done well, my mortal friend. For now, I must attend to other matters.
I'm afraid we still have work to do. While the Crystal Tower is protected against Daedra, any mortal can now walk right through its gates. It will take an influence far. We've already seen the devastation. Go and tell Orion. Honestly,
新联盟。
It's good to see you alive and well. That doesn't sound good. Is there another crisis I have yet? I'd almost rather deal with another crisis than try to convince the Sapiarchs. Still, it will be done. I'll even... Sotha Seal's in his study, preparing to depart. He never seems to stick around for very long.
Here you are again. The time has come for my departure. I've always felt a sense of peace in Artaeum, but while you confronted Nocturnal, I worked within the shadow of your efforts. Negotiations with both... Knowing the nature of Daedra, I doubt that shall be the case. However, any direct interference within Nirn should cease. While the terms are met, of course. As for... perhaps. She likely contemplates her next... I must decline. Valserin may see me as an ally, but to Somerset, I am a foreign interloper. An enemy of the state. I take no pleasure in such distractions from my work. Still, I would not dislike it if we spoke again. Farewell.
哎呦，这可以啊，这坐骑。
Is that actually a member of the Sijic Order?
It must be. There must be something important going on to bring them out.
Finally, you arrived. We were able to gather everyone. To be honest,
上个厕所。
You can't make such demands. The Sapiarchs are the keepers of the Crystal Tower.
This is about more than the College of Sapiarchs, Lanatil.
If Raz could intervene, perhaps we should hear from our newly arrived friend.
We concur with Razumdar. Let us hear what the adventurer has to say.
The Sapiarchs recognize your bravery on our behalf in Lalandril and within the Crystal Tower, so Valsarin claims. If this is true, the College shall institute new measures to protect the tower. That is well within our capabilities. Perhaps you're right, but the Sapiarchs did not cause these events. The Sijic Order did. My people died protecting the Crystal. Be that as it may, the Sapiarchs will continue to do as we always have. That's your opinion. You are a newcomer. I have no reason to...
Our friend has proven their mettle time and time again. Raz thinks you should hear about these deeds. Oriandra, admit our guests now, yes?
What are you up to, Razumdar?
I will vouch for this adventurer. While I was blinded by prejudice and hate, their actions saved Shimmerine.
The Divine Prosecution recognizes this adventurer's efforts to maintain the peace. I can personally attest that they saved Katan from a Daedric cult.
Alchemy vouches for this adventurer. Within our troop, loyalty and trust come before all. This brave hero has demonstrated those qualities 1,000 times over.
We have heard enough. We accept that the adventurer is trustworthy. Sapiarch Lanatil, listen to what they have to say.
I apologize for my assumptions. It's clear you've done much good for Somerset and its people. I can't deny the truth of your words.
Very well. Henceforth, the Sapiarchs will accept outside aid in order to best... I promise we will work with the Proxy Queen to make sure the Crystal Tower remains safe.
Raz is sure there are many more details to work out, but for now, this one just wants a very strong drink.
If you would wait a moment, my friend, I'd like to talk privately. Thank you for helping me win this last battle. While the Psijic Order will not be among those protecting, we never meant to take such a direct role in events. We're observers, watchers. We lend a hand, guide fate, but never directly shape it. On an interim basis until we get beyond this crisis and can make a decision for the future. In the meantime, I want to atone for what You're attuned to Artaeum and have a connection to the Psijic Order now. The portal will always be open for you, and you'll always be...
Razumdar, remove your furry seat from your throne.
After all Raz has done for Queen and country, you would deny him this small comfort?
Why Cousin Irene tolerates you, we'll never understand.
Raz could get used to such a seat. Metaphorically speaking, of course. This one would prefer a throne with far more padding. But enough of such talk. Raz thought of many different plans. Actually, Raz may have doubted you a few times. Or many times. But he apologizes for that. Raz did indeed. On behalf of Queen Irene, this is for you. Ironic how Somerset was saved by one of the newcomers it so distrusts. This is a good... Enjoy yourself, my friend. Raz certainly plans to.
Our throne, Razumdar. We would have it back now.
So tense, your majesty. Must be this uncomfortable throne. Perhaps Raz could suggest a most comfortable cushion upon which you could sit.
Such a cushion is much too lumpy for our tastes, Cat.
什么意思啊？
Raz has much to do after this.
We thank you for the aid you provided to our green and...
新的坐垫是只坐他身上吗？
So, this book just magically appeared in front of you?
I know what I saw. I was upstairs watching the ceremony, and I turn around for but a moment, and then this book just suddenly appears.
Look, the palace is magically sealed by some of the finest mages in Somerset. There's no way someone just teleported a book in here.
Maybe it's a cursed relic then? I didn't touch it. It's still on the seat upstairs. Maybe we should ask the Sapiarchs to look at it.
楼上的座位里，这箱，这个王者之语。哦，达里昂，这魔神搁那送的。好了，下一个点。看一下啊 ，DLC 应该3周年，不是3周年，次年，重分不是。3周年，这地下城，这也是地下城。夏目岛，幽暗沼泽，幽暗沼泽之后就是艾斯维尔。死灵之地，幽暗沼泽这一个，艾斯维尔。这啥任务？ 这个。艾斯维尔，黑幕，高岛，龙之要塞，死地，黄金大道，灰藻，马卡斯城。所以说我要接的是这个幽暗沼泽。然后成就这个成就剧情，不是这个。夏末岛后面是幽暗沼泽，这是位置。高岛，这个字我不会念。做这个之前，我先做这一下。看一下啊，拉姆扎哈毒死赫尔明鲁斯，拉姆扎，这个是赫尔明鲁斯，然后他要求毒死。
Hey, what's going on?
在这边。哎，为什么又是他来了？这任务目标对吧？次要目标，对的，就他一人。 上面。在哪？你过来到这里。应该在这个上面。两个人，这两个人不好动。这个位置，应该是有什么暗道。这不是，过不去，在这后面。我得先把这里的清理掉。你看到？肯定有条路。
Since you won't leave, I've summoned the guard.
Clear out before the guard shows up and clears you out.
哦，这里。 这里有个锁。这有2个，合在一起不好弄。这一位。
What delights have you pilfered?
In your own homeland.
This one does not know, but he hopes his family is safe and well.
Silencer.
Sow fear. Night Mother smile upon.
满级了，终于满级了。
This one keeps...
先看一下啊，现在这个熟练骑手，我需要一个熟练骑手戒指。应该是 DLC 区。这个生命上限、魔力上限、耐力提高、移动速度、同邪技魔力上限低于90%，抗性上限，可能点这个耐力比较好。之后再看一下有没有什么，像是这种。哨兵，暴击率，暴击率其实是不错的。高地哨兵，其实都无所谓，真的都无所谓，因为我只剩下2格的位置，但我好像做不了。生命上限，耐力上限，耐力做一个，生命做一个，这个是暴击率。这一个，提升，我这只有4个。要8个。我一共要20个，要20个这个提升的。好，附魔，下，武器附魔也有，所以说我需要3个这个附魔。 破塔只剩一个，两个破塔，20个。我得去买材料了。
Taking that aroma, folks. That's the Chef Razi's House Monarch needs adventure. You look as adventurous as lightning.
I don't know.
先把东西撒一下，配方。没了。消耗品。
Don't you ever wish?
所有物品，工匠戒指，卖这么贵？疯狂工匠，但它这暴击率提升挺高的，不对，我这个提升也挺高的。哦，可能跟属性值有这个品质有关。之前只有500多，不是400-500多。我品质提升到主阶之后，它上升了。嗯？你没有卖？卖的都是些普通的东西。对，还有一个部分。
There's a prickliness.
这个。赛伊克珍修。哎，工会商人在哪里啊？这里。
Anything I can do for you?
哎，库塔有，下个还可以3个。然后是珠宝制作，没有，他没有。
Care to bargain? Hmm?
Hello there.
有这里，哇，这么贵吗？这好贵啊！这还便宜一点。9个，我只能生一个出来，这样子。买了吧，我得花钱。
Fewer people staring at me than I anticipated. What a strange time you live in.
Quite a few of my high...
Need to see the wares?
I have no common curiosity.
有了。9个。之前买了9了，我自己手上有4，13买个这个10，不是，我总共要20个，之前买了9，买了。在哪里制作？这里。不够，我还能再来这里买。
I read about this place in a book from my time. It is quite different from what I recall. Perhaps I missed it. 附魔台。应该这里，生日。珠宝，生命恢复，药水，这是耐力恢复。猛击没啥用。魔力恢复，增加伤害，魔力恢复，耐力恢复。这个呢？抗性。
冷却时间、抗性、耐力消耗，生效过程中多次消耗。格挡消耗强，我点了个耐力消耗，技能的耐力消耗降低，该效果不适用于那些生效过程中多次消耗出，也就是多段消耗的话，我技能应该用的不是很多。消耗降低203，做3个，可以说是少消耗600。技能少消耗600点，然后我这个技能是2300，可以算2300，所以一个技能用一下消耗1600。用的少，这个呢，用的差不多。减免算不错了。珠宝提升，87条4下，我靠，没了，这么一个概率还能没了？日课的脚上，所以说是熟练骑手。我靠！不是80多点。80多的概率没成。
The Office of Divine Prosecution seeks a temporary botanical
My wares.
这要便宜多了，这个买8个。耐力、生命，所以说要耐力。50的概率，再来，成了。好了， 彻底完成。今天就先到这了。
I will stay close to you, Tamit.